What is meditation? Wow, what a rabbit hole. There's many different ways to start. And today I want to talk about something called meditation. And I wanted to really do it justice and take notes so I could see them and repeat back to you what's really right. And I don't have a computer, so it's not or tablet, so I can't like look at another screen and I don't have time to write things down. So I'm gonna do my best to touch on this very so lightly from memory, and it's on my to-do list to do a thorough aspect of it. Meditation, there's lots of different types of meditation. One of the meditations that really touched me and that I can really energetically feel a difference with is meditation. And what meditation is, and for those of you that know, if I butcher this, please, again, I just prefaced all this. I'm really trying to just go from my understanding of things. It's loving kindness. And so it's starting with yourself and going outwards. And when we're actually if you were to Google meditation, you're going to find 4 different categories. And each one of those categories are going to have a list of different phrases. But each one of those phrases in this sense is first you direct it towards yourself. And then you direct it towards, I think it's like a neutral person in your life, and then a difficult person in your life. But then there's also where you start with yourself, and then you expand into your block, and then you expand into your city, and then your state, and then your world. And I know that probably doesn't make sense right now because I haven't explained it yet. So welcome to this channel. This is Awaken with Debb. I'm Deborah Kaye, and here we are awakening to our true soul essence, diving deep with the talk, keeping the vibe light. We are aligning with faith, finding our purpose, expanding our light so we can create a new earth, heaven on earth. We're shifting paradigms here, right? So meditation is, like I just described a bunch of different things. So I'll just pick one and start. If you're sitting in silent meditation, start with a loving kindness towards yourself. Just visualize a bubble around yourself. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. And there's more words, but let's just start with that for right now. Because also if I can't even remember all the sayings, and I've been studying this for decades, let's start simple. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I know peace. Play with the words. What feels good to you? May I be peaceful. May I have peace. May I know peace. There's freedom. May I know freedom. May I be freedom. Just pick one that resonates with you. And then after you breathe on that for a while, a bubble of happiness and kindness and peace and freedom to yourself and good health. Let's throw in good health. I know that's on one of those too. Peace, happiness, and good health. How simple is that? It's almost holiday season. Peace, happiness, and good health. 333 as I said that. So visualize this. Peace, happiness, and good health on yourself. And then you expand that bubble. Maybe to your household if you have a family. If you're living alone, maybe to your block, if you're in an apartment complex, but expand that. And then once you can really feel and visualize that kindness and loving warmth enveloping your household, expand it out to your block. And you just keep going. Once you can really visualize the streets on the block, the houses that you pass by, the neighbors that you might wave at, then expand that out to your town, the people that you see when you get coffee in the morning, the workplaces and your grocery store. When you can really visualize that and put a bubble around that of loving peace, loving kindness. May you be happy. May you know peace. May you feel freedom. And then you expand it into your state and then your country and the world. Think of places that you've traveled. Think of places where family members are. And as I've learned this practice through many different scenarios, whether it was the yoga teaching or the Vipassana or many different workshops with just simple breath work or meditation, like this information is centuries old, and it allows us to understand that our energy is not just sovereign to us. We can push it out. And then as I started regaining and understanding my faith and connection with God this past year, I've realized this meditation is the same as the prayers that I was doing as a child on my knees at the edge of my bed at 4 and 5 years old, praying for blessing blessing my cat. Actually, I didn't have a cat at 4 and 5 years. Blessing the neighbors' cats, blessing the neighbors, blessing your siblings, blessing your relatives, blessing the world, blessing that you get that tiger on your birthday. But it's the same concept. We're taking a moment to pray for not only our existence, but for our environment and for those that are around us and for those that we're co-creating this experience with. I feel like that's it for this message. This is such a short video because I really do want to go into detail on this more. The downloads are getting so heavy in the mornings. It's taking me hours to process what is coming in, and this full-time 40-hour work week job I am learning so much, and I don't want to step away from my 40-hour week job, but if that's what the calling ends up being, then that's what the calling ends up being. But I know that my job needs me, and there's people that need me, and I have interactions with the community there. So I feel that that's where God has me for now, but also there's all these downloads are coming through for a reason. So I'm not sure where that's leading through. If you want to work with me, reach out. There's contact information somewhere. If nothing else, comment below and we'll link up. Again, I'm Awaken with Debb. I'm not Awaken with Debb. I am Deborah Kaye. I've created Awaken with Debb. Also creator of a process called soul calibration. And what's the other one? I forgot the other thing I create. Anyways, well, here we are. We're doing videos. We're sharing information worldwide. Comment below if you're going to try this. This is your homework. I've been giving people tasks lately. This is your homework today. Try this loving kindness meditation. It goes in more. Oh, so actually, before I end this video, tricked you. We just did that experience where it's I, right? And then, but we also expanded our bubble. So there's two different things. We just did those. With one of the meta meditations, you go through a different series. First, you're like, may I be happy, may I be peaceful. And then you think of just someone that you just know, maybe a coworker that's just, not someone that you absolutely love, not someone you absolutely hate. But you're like, oh, just think of one person. May that person be happy. May that person be healthy. May that person know freedom. And then think of someone that you don't want to think about. Think of someone that maybe you have a hard time forgiving. Think of someone that maybe you want to forgive them and they won't forgive you. Maybe think of someone that really did something really wrong and offer this loving kindness meditation to their energy. Despite everything, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you know peace and freedom. This is the experience I want you to comment below about. Think of someone. So we all have someone that when we think about, we just feel a little ick. Do this exercise. Let me know if something shifts within your energy. Comment below if you feel called to share that with me and the entire world of YouTube. That's what we're here for. We're here to uncover those things that make us feel ick. We're here to see those things and integrate them. Appreciate the ick and let it go. Did you see the kitty that dropped down? Oh, the kitty's so cute. Okay, well, that is it. Thank you so much for witnessing and for joining. If you watched it, there's a message for you. These videos are timeless. Whatever part of the video you found, whatever timeline in your life, the message is meant for you because that's how these are designed when they're backed by spirit. This is Awaken with Debb. I'm Deborah Kaye. Have a blessed day.